Hey, what's up, YouTube? So I came downstairs to get ready for tomorrow, for the start of the week, and I thought if there is something that we don't necessarily talk too much about when it comes to prepping and being prepared is getting your health, your physical fitness in check. Now, I'm down here in my basement. This is not like a workout review routine. Equipment review or anything like that, but it's more of just to let you know that you can do a lot in a little amount of room, but it really does make a difference if you start somewhere. What do I mean by that? You can see here that I have the power block dumbbells, and it doesn't necessarily have to be these that you can adjust. They could be these single ones. It could be a smaller set of adjustables. It just needs to be something where you can pick them up and you can put them down quickly, but I do recommend these power blocks. But more importantly, no matter what you have, you can fill up a gallon of water and lift that if that's all you have. But more importantly, just do something, guys. Really, it can be anything that keeps your body in motion. Over here, maybe I'll do another video sometime, but I have resistance bands, I have resistance loops, I have things on the wall, I have a pull-up bar over there, but that's not necessarily what this video is about. There's plenty of other videos out there that show home gyms and how to build one, but that's not necessarily what this is. This guy back here, it's my spin bike. You'll see I got the water. I brought that down. That was the whole point, or the start of me doing or thinking about this video was me just bringing down water, just preparing for tomorrow. See, preparing, always preparing, always preparing. Whatever. But I used that spin bike today. I used it because it's actually a rest day on the schedule that I'm doing now. But that doesn't mean that I don't do anything. A rest day just means for me that I'm taking a break from my scheduled routine. And what I do to stay active is I do a light, that one, it has a resistance knob, and the way that I turn it, it goes all the way up to 15. I can do 15 full rotations, but on the off days, I'll set that to about a 4. And then my personal decision, and I didn't always do this, so I don't expect anybody to say, oh, that sounds like a good idea. I more expect of, damn, you crazy, Matt, is to do 2 45-minute workouts. A lot of the times, if you've seen my other videos, you'll see me outside walking. That's what I'm doing. I'm going for my other walk. I just happen to do that around lunchtime. It's great just because I work at home. It's just great to break the day up, and that's what I do. It's amazing that we think about prepping in regards to just food and water, maybe medicine, and maybe some other things like what do we do if the power goes out? But what are you gonna do if your power goes out? I'm talking about your body. What if you can't do the things that you'd hope to do when you need to? I remember that it was a while ago. It was probably like 10 years ago, maybe even longer. We were living in a different state, and I had to move some cinder blocks because I was building a square foot garden. That was a sweet garden. But anyway, moving cinder blocks from the front where my truck was, where I had to go and pick up a bunch of cinder blocks, and I had to haul them into the backyard because I couldn't drive the truck, of course, or at least where we lived. And I just imagine, in fact, I remember saying this to my wife. I said, man, this would have been a lot harder if I was still 60 pounds, 55, 60 pounds heavier. That's just a true story, and maybe, who knows, I'll talk about it later, but it's amazing what you can do when you are not carrying all that extra weight around. So all I'm saying, guys, especially men, today is Father's Day. Yes, it's getting late, and so if you're watching this and it's still Father's Day, kudos to you, my friend. Friends, like I said, hey, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button, and let's continue on our friendship. I would love to know more about you, because obviously you're watching me, you're getting to know a little bit more about me, whatever. But men, your wife, if you're married, your kids, if you happen to have kids, they're going to rely on you. They do rely on you. They expect you to be able to do certain things, and that's just now. But what if things get really bad, and you have to do other things that you didn't really think you'd have to do? Well, is that something that's crossed your mind? I hope so. I hope so. You know, we spend a lot of time at home. We spend a lot of time on our butts. We spend a lot of time at the fridge. Ooh, and it starts to catch up with you, especially as you get older. Okay, my metabolism isn't like that of a 20-year-old anymore. So, with that, guys, just think about it. This was an impromptu video, but it still pertains to preparing for what is going to happen and what you might not know is going to happen, but will you be prepared? All right, hit that subscribe button. Be blessed.